Race number 8, which is the second last this week, the 8th on the programme, Class 3, 1650 the trip here once more, headed by Reliable Team, which is Frankie Law and Zach Purton. We got Pickin there and Borderiscally riding a few for John Size on Wednesday night. Beaten favourite last time out. Surrealism was a huge run at huge odds behind Jolly Honour last time. And Universal Go-Go's finished second on his last 4 starts. Amazing Luck up in class, last start winner. Sank on Sank runner up behind Brave Legend last time, and down to Perfect to Play, who comes off the all-weather for Casper Founds and Alberto Sano.
Well, as you mentioned, Andrew, Pickin and Perfect to Play, or as you were about to mention, have been up at Chunfara. I've done that for you. A cheque will be in the mail, I presume. You mentioned Alberto Rispoli doing a bit of riding for John Size. Of course, Joe Moreira's suspended for the next couple of meetings, so Wednesday night and the follow-up Saturday. Reliable Team can probably cross these potentially from gate number 11. There doesn't look to be a huge amount of tempo. Amazing Luck is a last start winner. There's a few others that might roll forward. The option for Universal Go-Go to carve across with Reliable Team is definitely there because he's drawn 12 outside of him. So it might be a moment of power type of Yi Chong Baby scenario for him.
Here's Reliable Team. He's going nice at the moment. Oh, yeah, he's drawn 11, but there's no natural leader, as you said. So if he can get across there, he's bred for a lot longer, being by a reliable man. So his work's been good. Picking goes nice enough here this morning as well. He'll get a good run from his barrier number 5. He's only had the one go at Happy Valley before. He wasn't in the top 4 on that occasion. He's been racing over 1400 at Sharton. So 1650 is interesting for him. And Big Bang Bong, his work's been pretty good recently as well. And he goes nicely here once again in his track work. So a horse is getting on a bit in age. Well, he's 6 now. He seems like he's been around forever.
Yeah, he does.
He's had a few trainers as well. He's moved around, but still keeps picking up his races. We'll start off here with Surrealism, Reliable Team, Jade Fortune and Some Street Somewhere. Reliable Team was favoured on this occasion.
He was, and Some Street Somewhere sort of got going and they sort of had a little bit of a bumping duel for a while, and Reliable Team in the end came out better. I thought the run was quite good, all considering. You've got Surrealism and Jolly Honour, who sat back and swamped the field in the end to run the queue. So Reliable Team batted on pretty well, considering he was there in the first half and there in the second half.
Yeah, I think that was the key, wasn't it? So if he can go to the front and sort of dictate, I think he'll be hard to beat, Reliable Team.
Yeah,
OK, he's the top weights. Pickin and Mr Alden, we take note of here. Pickin didn't get all the breaks. No,
he didn't. Interesting 1650 for him. But Mr Alden, I thought was a really good run from this horse. He's back and he's wide. This is over 1400. He's coming to 1650 at the Valley for the first time. He had to change course a couple of times. And when he hit the line, I thought it was a bit of an eye-catching run from him. So, look, I've put him in on the minor line. You can see him just getting going now over 1400 metres.
It's like he just joined in out of the crowd.
I didn't. Yeah, I know. I thought, you see him and he hit the line there, the widest runner.
Got a Happy Sebring look about him, hasn't he? He ran a couple of races last season, towards the end of last season, that were all right. Tony trialled him over 1700 at the Valley, trialled well. He's the runner over the top of the horse in the race for sure.
All right, Universal Go-Go, consistent. That's what owners like. They like winners as well. He's finished second on his last 4 starts.
Yep, and narrowly a couple of times as well. But if we revert back to the speed map, Reliable Team 11, Universal Go-Go and 12. I think Vincent Ho will be just sort of screaming and yelling at Zach as they come out of the gates, go, 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 because I want to come over with you. And they may just potentially just roll over the pair of them, set up 1-2 positions. If something wants to come around, they can just let it go and they'll end up with good runs.
Yeah, look, I've got him in Universal Go-Go as well, so I think he'll run pretty well.
Yeah.
Not just owners who like consistent horses, punters and trainers and jockeys alike, I'm sure, do as well. One more horse to take a check on, and that is Sank on Sank. He'll be ridden by Matthew Chadwick.
Matthew, Sank on Sank, a horse you've had a lot to do with. First up for 6 months on Wednesday night. How's he come back from the break?
Yeah, he's had a couple of trials into it. It seems to be working nicely and improving with those. So he's drawn nicely, so hopefully a good showing.
His most recent trial was at Happy Valley. 1,200 metres, looking at the trial, looked to be a bit sharp for him, but were you happy the way he was getting home in the straight?
For sure, it was definitely a bit sharp, and there was a bit of pace in that trial. So we expect him to be at the back, and he did his best work leg as normal.
He was competitive in Class 3 last season. His only win was in Class 4. Second season of racing starting for him here. How much scope for improvement is there with him?
Well, with the first couple of runs, he was a bit unlucky. It was a nice win when he did win. Class 3, he seemed to handle himself well again. He had a couple of hard runs, unlucky runs. he still handled himself well. So the class shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't think. And as I said, he should improve off his run on Wednesday, but hopefully he can come out on top anyway.
All right, some positive comments there from Matthew regarding Sankon Sank, who is our favourite, Paul.
Yeah, I've gone with him as well. I thought he was quite a progressive horse last season, so with the lightish weight, I think he can perform pretty well here. Fresh, reliable team from the front. Mr. Alden, we showed that where he hit the line very strongly first time at Happy Valley, and Universal Go-Go, 10-1-5-7.
I just took out of that interview with Matthew there, he'll come on from whatever he does first up as maybe a sign that he might need the run. So I left him out. I went reliable team, Universal Go-Go. Mr. Alden's flying at the moment. He's ready to win. It's just the pace, and the pace can be said too for surrealism, or surrealism. 1, 7, 5 and 4. I nearly bit my tongue then.
Yeah, how's that's water you're drinking down there, isn't it? All right, yeah, I've gone with Sankon Sank as well, but yeah, good comment regarding his readiness, but reliable team, the backup there in race number 8. One more race to go then, race number 9, plus all the best bets. That comes up next.